Hi. So my quote unquote proof video for the fact that Mariah Carey wasn't lip syncing on American Idol got more attention than I actually thought, and so I decided why not make another kind of little video thing to respond to some of the comments, because there are a lot of comments. So some people were like, a lot of people were calling me like an idiot and saying I didn't know what I was talking about. There were a lot of people that agreed with me, but mostly positive from the video, but a little bit of negative, which is expected whenever there's something with Mariah. Basically, people make some good points about this, about why they think she was lip syncing, but I still don't exactly agree with it. I think that in many cases, maybe she was performing with a backup track, like at the start of the "We Belong Together," like the little hums at the beginning. Those are part of the backup track. It's always been part of the backup track, but when she actually starts singing it, you can clearly hear that it's her voice over another track. And also, there's like a lot of people that just comment just to say really mean stuff for no reason, which I never got. Well, I can kind of understand why people would comment on a video. That this is true with any celebrity that's big enough. There's always like this kind of backlash from a group of people that really, really dislike a celebrity. It's with every celebrity. I mean, you see the same thing on Madonna videos, because like Madonna is kind of like really, really popular. Like she has such a solidified fan base that that of course there's gonna be this backlash of people that really don't like her. Same with Mariah. Same thing with Beyonce. Beyonce's a very talented singer. She has a very solidified fan base, and she also has a very solidified group of people that just don't like her. And I think it's the same thing with Mariah. And so I really don't usually let those type of comments bother me. But yeah, people did make some valid points that I was looking into, but still my final conclusion is that she was not lip syncing. I don't think that she was lip syncing at all. I don't, because from the Vision of Love at the beginning, when she's saying, "I had a vision of love," that was definitely live. The "My All" was definitely live. The "We Belong Together" was live, in my opinion. People are saying the "Hero" one may have been lipped in certain parts. I don't think so. I mean, I can understand why you would think that. It's just like, I've seen videos in where she does like kind of where she doesn't sing the bridge to that song live on certain parts of the belts. But in this particular one, I was looking at it and listening very hard, and I could hear, I could, like, because like sometimes she'll like lip certain parts on the bridge, but when I was listening to it, I could hear like little bits that sounded strange, and I watched her lips, and if you watch her lips and look at how it's sounding when it's coming out of her voice, it just doesn't seem lipped to me. In my opinion, it doesn't seem lipped to me. And they talk about the beautiful high notes at the end of the song, the harmonized notes. I still am of the opinion that maybe there was a backing track going, but I still think that she was singing those notes. It's actually, you can watch videos on Mariah Carey hitting high notes a cappella from 1990 to 2013, and it's very easy for, if you can hit a whistle note like Mariah, it's very easy for you to do it. It's easier than a belt. It's kind of, I don't think a lot of people understand what a whistle note actually is. Not to sound condescending, but I don't think a lot of people understand what a whistle note actually is. It's easier to do than a belt if you can do it. It's more like you close your throat and you just kind of blow out air, and it's very simple to do it. It's as simple as whistling, except it's with your vocal cords. So it's not something that would be particularly hard once you know how to do it. If you know how to do it as well as Mariah. Mariah Carey has proven time after time that she can do whistle notes very easily. But whatever, if you think it's lip, then you have the right to have that opinion. But I think that the same thing, the real reason that people thought it was lipped in the first place, this is the real reason, was because when it actually aired, the audio was out of sync with her voice. the audio was out of sync with the voice. Because I didn't watch it on American Idol because I never watch American Idol, even though Mariah's on it. I didn't watch it on American Idol. I watched it later on, and I saw all the tweets like lip sync, lip sync, lip sync, and I watched the video and I think, am I watching the same video as everybody else? Because it doesn't look like lip sync to me as a fan that's seen all of her videos. Like, I know that there's been occasion where she'd lip sync a song, and there's nothing wrong with that. Lip syncing a song doesn't necessarily mean you can't sing. It just means that you're you don't, a singer as big as Mariah Carey that does singing all the time can't perform live all the time because it's vocally damaging. I mean, Adele performed, like, even after a year of Adele singing live, she had to have vocal surgery because it's very difficult on your voice, which is why a lot of singers lip sync from time to time, just as a way of preserving their voice. It doesn't mean they can't sing, but, and I really don't think it's a big deal for lip syncing, for an occasional lip sync. But I do not believe that this performance was lip synced. That's just my personal opinion. And like, a lot of people were also giving me other hateful comments, like saying you don't have a life, or why are you making videos on Mariah? I'm making these videos on Mariah because I choose to. Mariah Carey is I'm a huge fan of Mariah Carey, and I feel like that if someone is a fan of Mariah Carey and they get comfort from listening to, or whoever's music, if you get comfort from listening to someone's music and that's what you want to do in your spare time, and that's how you choose to spend an afternoon listening to a song or liking an artist, whether it's Justin Bieber, Madonna, Christina Aguilera, or who else? Who is somebody else to tell you that you don't have a life, or you shouldn't be allowed to do that? Everybody has things that they like to do in their spare time, and I feel like that you shouldn't have to be judged for what you like to do. And yeah, so, not saying that I don't have a life, because I do. I like to make these videos just because I really like the interaction with the other fans, and I like to get feedback from the other fans mostly. I know there are people that will hate Mariah Carey until the end of time, but no, Mariah Carey is not retiring, and I think that shows a real love for music when there's an artist that keeps making music, not because like necessarily she's trying to be at the top of the charts, but because her fans want to hear more music. And I feel like it's better. It shows a genuine love for music when you genuinely listen to your fans. Like, Mariah's she's very active with her fans on Twitter. She communicates with her fans. She posts YouTube videos all the time, and that's part of the reason that I really like Mariah, because she seems to really love her fans, and she's beautiful, and she has a wonderful family, and I really like Mariah. It's not that I'm obsessed with her. It's just that she's just kind of someone that I've always kind of looked up to ever since I was little, and I'm sure a lot of other people look up to other people, but Mariah is someone that I do look up to, and I don't think I should be judged for that. But yeah, this is just kind of the follow-up video that's longer than the original video to my proof that Mariah Carey was lip syncing. I probably should change the title to it's my personal opinion that she wasn't lip syncing. I know proof might be slightly misleading, but it's my personal opinion that she's not lip syncing, and I did get a bunch of positive feedback, some negative feedback, but that's to be expected when on YouTube. But that is my opinion, and thank you guys for listening if you watched the entire video, and I'll talk to you later.